Okay, guys, what's up? I'm here to make a Dead by Daylight tier list, and it's about the Survivor perks. I'm the Survivor main. I play Survivor like all the time. I don't really play Killer too often. I play a little bit, but here it is. I'm just gonna show you my own tier list. It's all my opinion, so if you don't agree with me, there's no need for any hate or anything. Don't worry. Okay, Ace in the Hole. My opinion with Ace in the Hole is it's too all of Ace's perks are all just too luck based. With this perk, all you do is get better loot out of chests, but that's such a small percentage of what you're doing in the game. I feel like it's really not that much. So unfortunately, it's probably gonna have to go in the D tier. Adrenaline, a personal favorite of mine. Very useful when you're in that chase. So you could be very useful if you're in that chase and someone pops that last gen, you get healed, you get a speed boost. It's very useful. But if you're the one doing that last gen, it really won't help you that much. But I feel like it still deserves a spot all the way up in the S tier. It's going to be quite controversial, but I feel like it really deserves a spot there. Aftercare. Okay. This perk, it's whatever. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's an altruistic based perk. You heal and then you get healed. You see the killer's aura, I think that is. I feel like it's just not strong enough to be put into B tier. I feel like it's C tier. Alert, an underrated perk in my opinion. I don't use it that often, but it can give you so much information when he's kicking pallets or he's kicking generators. So I feel like it has to at least go in a spot with the B tier. Autodidact. Okay. This is just too reliant on skill checks, and skill checks do not come up that often, in my opinion. So like, you're starting off the trial with like a bad healing speed. You might get it up later, but you don't really know that. So I feel like autodidact. And is it really worth a perk slot? Like, I don't know. I would have to put it above C tier. I'll put it in C tier right above after here. Balanced landing, very controversial after the nerf we got. I mean, it's still an exhaustion perk. Every exhaustion perk is basically being above. I feel like this is one of the lower tier exhaustion perks, but it still has to go in B tier, pretty high B tier. Boil over. Boil over. Uh, it's not very useful because all it does is help you, struggle when and wiggle when you're on the killer's back. But the only thing really is with this, when you're on the killer's back, it just increases wiggling effects. It doesn't do very much. Like I feel like it's just not powerful enough to be put in the B tier. Bond. If you're a solo queuer, this is amazing. So much information on knowing where people really are is just amazing. It's an amazing perk all around. It's I feel like it has to go in the A tier because it's just strengths, seeing your own team. Don't need self care for that. Borrow time, this is a clear S tier. Whenever the killer is like camping, which happens too much, late game, you say them, they cannot get hit. It's very good. It's extremely good. It can help you in so many situations when you need to get that person off the hook. Botany knowledge, alright. Healing speed just increased by 33%. It's a very simple to understand perk, which is really good. I feel like it can help you in a lot of situations, but I think it has to go in the B tier. It's a pretty good perk. Okay, breakdown. Breaking the killer's hook, it's okay, and then but it eventually it will come back up. I don't really like the idea of sabotaging and stuff like that, but you do see the killer's work for like 6 seconds, which I feel like could be strong, but I feel like it's just not strong enough to put in the higher tiers. Calm Spirit, a very good counter to Infectious Fright as well as the Doctor. But I feel like Iron Will is just so much better than this. Like it just all it does is the environment. It's still good, but I feel like it has to go on this easy. Dance with Me. I feel like Dance with Me is just not that strong. All of Kate's perks, they're alright, Boil Over, Dance with Me, Windows of Opportunity. But you can mix this with some other perks like, go crazy. Like not having scratch marks after you do a fastball and stuff, or just vaulting in general. It's nice in some situations with Lithe and stuff like that, trying to stay stealthy. I'll put it I have to put in the C tier. A lot of things are Dark Sense. If you're a gen jockey, this is perfect. You get to see everyone the killer's aura after you complete the generator. But the only problem is if you're not the one completing the generator, you don't see it. Except for the last generator. Once you complete the last generator, you see him for 10 seconds. And even if you're not the one who prepared, I feel like this has to be on the B tier. Dead Hard. Dead Hard is a personal favorite of mine. I feel like Dead Hard can get you out of so many situations. It's very mind gaming type perk. Not really, but like it can like give you that extra boost to that palette. I swear, S or A. I feel like some people are not going to agree with me here, but I'll go with the A tier. Decisive Strike. After the huge nerf, it's still alright to run, but it punches tunnelers, which is really nice. I use this a lot. Whenever they pick you back up, I feel like it's also good. I'd have to put this in the A tier. Deja Vu, very trash. It has to go in the D perk, or the D tier. All it does is just help you get rid of the 3 gen strat. It's really it. Deliverance, I have to put this in the A tier for its ability to you don't have to waste time on someone else having to come save you off the hook, which is really nice. Detective's Hunch, I'm sorry, but it has to go in the D tier. We all know that it's not very good. You just see like the only thing it could probably help you with is totems. You see them after you complete the gen. Distortion, it counters barbecue and chili and stuff that they would see you with, which is all nice. But you don't get any more tokens than the 3 you already get. So I feel like it's kind of in the B tier maximum. Okay, the Pebble, the good old Pebble. I feel like it has to go in the C tier because I don't know. I don't know. Throwing the Pebble could be a good distraction, but in some cases, I don't know. It's just even worth it. Empathy. It's also similar to Bond, except it's only when they're injured and stuff. So, which is really nice. It has a huge range, which is amazing. You can get so many good plays off of this. But if they're an insta down killer, you're not going to see anything, which is kind of bad. But I feel like it's good. Hope. Okay, this is a limited to like this perk only lasts for some time, so I feel like it has to go in the D tier. It's just that little bit of speed. I don't really feel it whenever I use it, so I guess I gotta put it in. Iron Will. Iron Will is amazing when you're injured. You don't want the killer to hear you. It's very good. It's got to go on the A tier. Kindred. I feel like he does have to go in the C tier. Actually, no, I'll go in the B tier. Because if you're solo queuing, you can see the killer if they're close. All survivors can see each other. It's really nice. Leader, also a B tier perk. I feel like increasing speed when people are around you. Dwight has some alright perks, I feel like. It's all good. Left Behind. They buffed it because it was garbage before, but now I guess it's alright, I guess. But it's still kind of D tier. Lightweight, it's only 3 seconds. I feel like it's not good enough. I'll put some D tier as well. Only 3 seconds of them not seeing your scratch marks. What do we have here? Live. Has to go in the B tier. I know it's one of the lower tier exhaustion perks, but it's still just so good. Getting distance from the killer. No Mither, D tier. I'm not even going to explain it. Blood point farming, D tier. I'm not going to explain it. Object obsession could be amazing in some cases, so I don't know. Like you get to see the killer, even though they can see you, but like if you're far away, you can get very good information off of this. Chases, everything. And in some cases, if they're not looking at you, you can still see them without them seeing you. I feel like it can be a very, gimmicky perk. Ace, okay. D tier. All just a few extra meters. Like it's not worth the perk slot to your aura readings. C tier. I mean, all you do is just get a free med kit, basically a green med kit out of a chest. It's alright. I mean, it's good. Quinton's perks are pretty garbage. Just farming items. Well, I guess I'll put it in the C tier. Just farm some items, build some stuff, find chests nearby. Premonition really isn't that good. I feel like the only problem with this is like Spine Shield just is so much better than it. It's better than the C tier. Prove Thyself. Leader is just a better version of this. I swear it can be good in some cases, but it just can't stack. It has to go D tier. Okay, Quick and Quiet. Oh my god, the plays you can make with this perk has to go at least B tier. It's amazing perk. You can really, use those locker situations when you can Get into those lockers really quickly. Resilience only helps when you're injured 9% faster. It's alright. Could be good in some situations. So I feel like I'll put the C tier. Okay, wait, let me pause for a second. Okay, with Saboteur, I feel like aiming in some situations, sabotaging hooks, but it's got a good C tier. It's not too good. All it is just sabotage the hooks. I mean, you can do it without toolbox. It's alright. It just stays, unhooked longer. So at least A tier for self care. I mean, it is a very helpful perk. I know it takes a long time, but when I thought about it, it's still a good perk in my opinion. Slippery meat, awful. Okay, sorry about that. Small game. Small game is a decent perk. Not really. It's pretty bad. All you just see is traps and totems when you're looking at them. Like some killers won't, like most of the kills, 99% of the killers won't even help you. You just see totems. Like I feel like it just doesn't help you that much. Garbage. Soul Survivor only helps when your teammates are dead. You don't want your teammates to be dead, do you? Spine Chill, I feel like is an amazing perk. I feel like it's a little bit overrated in my opinion in some cases, but I feel like it deserves to what the hell? Right. Deserves to be in the at least A tier. Sprint Burst, it can be channeled, it can be used by the best to make some crazy plays. It has to be in the A tier. Getting that nice, burst of speed is amazing. Stakeout. Stakeout. It's alright. It's not very good. D tier. Streetwise, just helps with your consumption on your items. C tier. This Technician. B tier. It makes it considerably harder for them to hear you, but if you're a good player, you won't miss like really any skill checks. But I feel like that like they can't hear you, you can still work on. It's really nice. Tenacity C tier. You can move faster and you can recover at the same time. It can be paired with Unbreakable. This is not happening. Garbage. If you're good enough, you'll hit every skill check. Yeah, if you're Unbreakable. Has to be B tier. Counters the slug and killers. You can get your whole team back up if you're next to him. Just heal them. There you go. Garbage, just a little bit more luck. It's all Ace is about. It's very bad. What is this? Urban Evasion. Counters the hag mostly. Pretty good perk. We'll put it in the B tier. Vigil C tier. Helps your exhaustion come back, which is really nice for those good perks. Wake Up Garbage. Just helps you freaking open the doors faster. Garbage. We're gonna make it. Not very good. Blow my farming and all that. Just healing. It can be good in some situations. We'll put it in the C tier. Oh my god, we're gonna live forever. I know. Which one is this? It's not very good on. It's a blood point farming, so it's D tier. Windows of Opportunity. It's alright. I guess I'm not putting the C tier. It could help with the palette sometimes. Last but not least, Head On. Head On is an amazing perk. It can help you get your teammate like back off the killer, and you can help stun the killer. You can make some crazy plays with Quick and Quiet. It has to go with the A tier. Well, there we go. That was really it. I hope you enjoyed my list. If you didn't agree and don't remember, all right, remember that this is just my opinion. And thank you for watching. This is really fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this.